now that we're done with our expressions, the next step we're going to be working on, again, are going to be those specialized speech mouth movements. Okay, so it's going to be these three blend shapes that we're going to be working with. There is going to be a little bit of a renaming going on here. Yeah, so right now they're listed as blend U or U, and then the blend MBP or MBP, and then we have the blend F, which is going to be the F. Yeah, so again, very distinct mouth movements. Okay, we're actually going to rename this one right here. So instead of having this one blend U, we're gonna be putting this down as W and Q. Yeah, so W and Q. So here's our two here's our examples. Sorry, they're a little disturbing to look at, um, and but they're pretty good examples as far as like okay, what we're going to be kind of working on anyway. So W and Q, yeah, so W and Q, yeah, is what we're going to be working on over here. So again, we're on our third to last blend mode over here. This one is going to be probably the reason why we this is the reason why we brought in the teeth. Yeah, so and that's because we want to make sure when we're doing this kind of puckering almost, it should not expose the teeth, especially on these side portions. Yeah, so we're gonna have to make sure that the mouth doesn't only squish towards the center, but that it also pushes outwards. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Again, same tools as last time. Yeah, so we're still in vertex mode. We're still also making sure that our symmetry is set to object X. So right down the middle, we are going to kind of go in here and take this area and shrink it together. Yeah, so at different rates, of course, but I'm kind of grabbing all of these right now. And let's go to our B. Yeah, so you can kind of see that. I'm going to kind of bring this in just a little bit. And then especially this area right here, we're going to move that towards the center. So say about here. We're going to repeat this a couple times. Yeah, so I'm going to kind of grab this one. Again, scale, move in. Yeah, it's going to start looking very fishy looking. Yeah, especially from the sides. Like, so we also have to make sure that we are going to bring all of this forward. The other thing you're going to notice is like this outside area. I may be overdoing it a little bit, but we're going to edit that and see how it looks. So let's kind of work with that. Okay, right now, especially for the beak area, so this little beak over here, we're gonna take these vertices and start bringing them a bit more forward at least as well too. So kind of grabbing these. Be careful about your angles. I know this is like where it gets a little bit messy. Yeah, but we're gonna kind of bring those together. Yeah, a little bit more forward, and then we can kind of start working on this too. Yeah, so it feels like the whole mouth is working together to create this "w" sound. Yeah, so woo. All right, so it's getting there. The other thing we're gonna do here is we're going to do a little bit of a mouth open. Yeah, so just so we can kind of visualize it. So let's see, I'm gonna bring these forward again. Very important when we're doing this that even though we're squishing it together, we're also not we're also kind of not like making it look like his skeleton inside does not exist. Okay, right now we can take a status report on it. It's probably going to look like he may have eaten something very sour. Yeah, or he is in regretting something that he just did. But so that's looking okay. I think that kind of works for what we're trying to do here. I'm gonna kind of bring these out a little bit as well. Okay, so we'll take off the B for that probably. So yeah, that we can kind of get that going. Yeah, all right, and then a little bit of this too. So these go in. When they go in though, please also make sure that they are moving forward a bit too. Yeah, so it's teamwork. all the muscles are working together, yeah, in the face, or a bunch of them are working together in the face. All right, now when it gets to the mouth itself, on the mouth opening, yeah, this one is a little bit trickier. I'm gonna go into X-ray mode, and yeah, it's gonna feel kind of overwhelming. Basically, we're just gonna try to get the vertices on this area right over here and bring them up. Yeah, so you can kind of see we have a bit to do here. I'm definitely gonna grab this one and that one right there, and we're going to get the middle one as well. So we're grabbing all of these vertices, and then I need to get this other one on the inside, so I'm going to go into my X-ray again and find it amongst all the vertices. I see it right there. Oh, whoops, I missed it. Not that one. Okay, so right there, and then kind of looks like I can work with some of the middle ones, so yeah, that should work. Okay, and then I can go out of X-ray, go out of soft select, so pressing B, and then bringing this up a bit. Yeah, okay, so that's our first area, so we're kind of bringing that up. Yeah, now I'm also going to make sure, so I'm going to exaggerate this a little bit, but I do want to kind of grab some of the interior ones as well. So I see 3 right here. Those I'm going to bring up also, so 1 and 2. Then I forgot we had symmetrical on. Yes, you can kind of bring that up. Okay, same steps for the outside lips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to go into my X-ray. I need this one right here for now, so grab that one. Okay, I can jump off of X-ray again, then bring this up. Yeah, and we're starting to get a little bit of our mouth open. Now the good thing about this is the top of the mouth doesn't have to usually do too much to do a woo. A lot of the work is being done by the bottom of the mouth. Yeah, so now we can kind of look at this area. Okay, start bringing that down as well. Okay, so I'm kind of working with that, and I'm gonna get some of the inside UV vertices as well, just so it looks a little bit more. All right, so we can kind of see a woo happening here. Just so that it doesn't look too awkward, I'm going to grab these guys, X-ray, and then look for the connector, and then the connector on the inside. I'm just going to grab that just to be proactive about it. You know what, I'll leave that. Looks like I have a vertex in the back that I selected. Whoops. So I'm going to unselect those. Okay, yeah, this should be pretty good. Okay, and then back off of X-ray, bring that in, and again, we're just trying to get the mouth to open up a bit. I'm going to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can kind of get that going as well, and then we can also go inside, right? 1 and 2. Bring those down. Oh, looks like there's one more set to kind of bring down as well. Okay. Okay, so now we're kind of getting our woo. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah, woo. All right, so it's going okay. I'm probably gonna do this one, and we'll see if I need the next one as well. So we're gonna click on that. Yeah, we'll see if we need it. We may not. Shift drag. Yeah, there we got it. Okay, X-ray. And then, oh shucks, looks like I got another vertex back here. And let's see if I can bring that up very slightly. I don't need a lot for that. I just want this flow to work, kind of. And yeah, that'll kind of work. Okay, and then the last thing I'm gonna do here is just like exaggerate it a little bit more. So I'm gonna grab this set of vertices, go to yeah, I think this set of vertices, we've gone down to over here, bring that down. Okay, I can grab these guys too. Oops, right over there. All right. Okay, and then now we can kind of get our woo happening. Yeah, so now the good thing about these face expressions is that we only have to do the mouth area. Yeah, there are no emotions that are specifically connected to these. The only thing that is really connected to these, this is just for speech patterns. Yeah, because remember, you can kind of end up combining these expressions together with the mouth movements. Yeah, later on. So they're definitely they can definitely was it combine. Yeah. Let me move these up a bit. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of tweaking on here. Yeah, getting the woo going. Yeah, okay, that should pretty much work. All right, and then we can do a 3. Okay, not bad. Yeah, not bad. A little bit crinkled on the sides over here, so that's not my favorite. I can always go to the side view and try to make this a little bit more, yeah, not as extreme. There we go. And this guy too. So just trying to keep that curvature, yeah, on the outside. Yeah, right about there. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I think that might work. Okay, so that's pretty much what the woo will end up looking like. Yeah, so woo. Also, it will work for the ooh. Yeah, so you may end up deciding to use that. How's those teeth? All right. We're now gonna go to the next one. This one is the b and p. Okay, so this one has a distinct look to it as well. Make sure you're doing this as well with your face. Yeah. So specifically, make the sound b, p. Right. They do have a real distinct look before before the vowel escapes. Yeah, the consonant. Yeah. So that's what we're going for here. Probably the main thing that we're looking for is all of these guys. Yeah, widening, bringing it out. Yeah, so widening, bringing it out. Okay, that'll be the main part of our the other thing that we're going to be doing is when we're doing a b or p is that your lips actually rotate inwards a bit. Yeah, which seems a little bit weird. I'm actually going to go into face mode for this to grab these guys. Yeah, so I'm shift clicking just because I want to turn this a bit. Yeah, so I'm moving away from vertices for now. Yeah, and I don't even need to grab that back one. But what I'm gonna do here is like turn it a little bit. I'm gonna press B though, and then turn it a little bit. Yeah, so just so it kind of has that from the top level, and then bring that down a little bit. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now, just because I want this bottom area too. So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. So I'm selecting 3 rows. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and kind of hard to see. So I'm gonna X-ray that. 2, and I definitely want that one on the inside. Yeah. Well, I'll grab it later. Yeah, right now it's a little bit hard to grab. Okay, let me see if I can get a good angle. See if I can jump out of this. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay, and then I need one more right over there. Yeah. Okay, so same thing. Is your lips kind of like turn into the mouth, which seems weird, but it's if you as you're doing it yourself, you'll notice like no, that is actually what happens there. So you're kind of doing that right there, and then we can kind of use our B to smooth things out. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of bring these and right over here. Probably bring that up. Okay. Again, I wish I had better advice, but a lot of this is just like kind of feel it out. Okay. And yeah, experiment. You'll get there. All right. Okay. So now we have that going. Okay, so your is gonna kind of be turned in a little bit. The other thing is, because we widen everything, yeah, please do make sure that your vertices are also thinner. Yeah, so we do want to make sure that they do turn a bit. Oh, this one didn't turn too much. Okay, and then they should be thinner, definitely thinner though. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that out, bring that down, and then bring these out. So yeah, let's bring that out. Okay, when these go out, these should also go out. Okay, also these bunching up. Yeah, you sort of almost feel it as you're doing it. Yeah, she'd be like, okay, no, that does it feel right? Okay, so I'm gonna bring that out a little bit. Oh, sorry. Probably do a move first. So move. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then bring that out a little bit. All right, this one feels a little congested over there. Yeah, but when we do our 3, yeah, almost looks like he's just going nonstop. Yeah, so nonstop. All right. Okay. And then we're on to our last one. Last one is the trickiest one, the f and the v. Yeah, so that one involves the teeth. We'll do our best on this one. This one is probably gonna be like probably not gonna be used too much in your animation, but it's good to have at least. The main thing that we're gonna do here is we're just gonna make sure that these lips go downwards. So I'm gonna grab these guys right here, probably up onto that, still in face mode, yeah. So I'm selecting all these vertices. I'm gonna bring this down. Shucks, I'm actually gonna grab these guys too, just so that they don't end up getting squished. All right, yeah, and then kind of get out of B, bring this down a little bit. Then I do want these guys as well. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, kind of bring that down. Okay. All right, you're gonna notice right off the bat that it's not looking too great now, because I do need to make sure that you can kind of see the inside. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna switch up. For this one, actually, now I'm thinking about it, it's the top lip that does a lot of the work, yeah. So you got you folks can try it yourself. Like, yeah, it kind of seems like your top lip goes up. So I'm gonna actually go the opposite way. Grab these. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of bring the lip up so you can kind of expose the teeth a bit. Okay, so bring it up a bit, and then I'm gonna ask you to slowly start to get rid of these columns. Yeah, so there, I just got rid of a column. Next one up, then get rid of a column, and move that one up as well. Okay, so we got that, and that. Okay, we can also jump back into vertex mode and grab these guys as well. So I'm just kind of grabbing that bottom row, and then this one. All right, yeah, and then we can kind of, that way we can kind of see the teeth. Looks like I got some extra vertices. Do not want that one. Do I have any more? That one. Yeah, don't want those. Okay, so, and then we can kind of bring those in. Yeah, so now we have our top lip moving. Yeah, so we have this one kind of going on. The other thing is this lip is gonna turn in. Yeah, so it's gonna turn in, and we're going to use the teeth for to kind of like guide where this goes. Yeah, so grabbing all of those again. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab these little faces as well. It's super hard to see. We're gonna grab these guys. 2, 3, oops, and 4. Okay, and then right here, let's do a rotation. Yeah, and then we're gonna push this weirdly kind of back. Yeah, so that's gonna be where we're grabbing and kind of putting that for where the teeth are. Let's see if you can kind of bring that down to over there. I am also going to bring this down a bit, just so it kind of matches up with where the teeth are. Yeah. All right. So it's looking all right. You'll notice like some of the geometry on the inside is making it a little bit more difficult to work with. I am going to select these as well. Do the same thing, kind of rotate and then push that inwards. Okay, the main thing we're looking for here is the overlap with the teeth, yeah. Okay, and thankfully we're not gonna have to worry too much about what's going on inside the mouth, yeah. So not too much. We just wanna like move any faces that we don't need out of the way. So something like that. All right, and then this just looks like he's terrified. All right, I'm gonna go into vertex mode. Get this edge set right there. B, no, probably not. B maybe smaller. So B right to here maybe. Then we can bring that up. Okay, we can kind of use that to get that shape. Okay, so it's looking all right. And it's looking not bad over here. So, and then again, the bottom lip should be pretty moved in. Yeah, so we're getting there. Definitely for sure. I'm gonna grab these faces right here, kind of push those in, and then we can grab these over here, 1, 2, 3, and push those in as well. Yeah. All right. Okay, and then when you press your 3, okay, we kind of have that effect. Yeah. So now we're getting our. Yeah. So. All right. Okay, and then we may even, now that I'm thinking about it, and this is up to you, yeah, do your best on here, is if we can kind of get this area and bring that back. So you can kind of get that area and bring that back. Okay, and then this part right here, we'll just bring that back ever so slightly as well. All right. Yeah, we can kind of take a look at that. Then we should have, oh, whoops. Yeah, we should have our kind of going on over there. Yeah, so, all right. Okay, so anyway, that's our setup for all of these. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to use them to great effect for our animation. Okay, but they're all labeled. Okay, so our last step is going to be connecting all of these to our target geometry and making sure that our character can further express themselves. So that's coming up next.